Oh god. Here we go again. I know what you're thinking. Oh Ed, what's that on your top? It's the Queen. Or is it? No, it's not. No. It's Lewis Capaldi's face on a picture of the Queen. So this isn't the merch, by the way. This is not available publicly. This is very much an exclusive piece. Not available anywhere else. Can't buy it in the shops, unfortunately. But yeah, there it is. We've all had thoughts about what that would look like, and there you go. Also, it's a skin type as well. Either that or I've just bulked up recently, do you know what I mean? One of the two. Yes, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the world's strictest prisons. Not parents, not teachers, prisons this time. I mean, it's going to get to the point where it's going to be like world's strictest potato farmer or something. Do you know what I mean? We're going to get to that point at this rate, aren't we? I do have other ideas in the pipeline, I promise, okay? It's just, I am quite enjoying these, and you guys seem to be enjoying watching them as well, okay? So we're going through a few things, but I promise there'll be Christmas videos. Well, it probably won't be Christmas videos. It'll be me with a Santa's hat on, okay? Today we're going to be watching Beyond Scared Straight. The premise of this series basically being loads of strict kids get sent to prisons. Here's what your future might look like, so get used to it. Stick him in a bunk with Gary the murderer. That's going to help, isn't it?
No inmates better get in my face. What does that mean?
Well, I think it's self-explanatory what that means. Don't get in my face. Pretty simple. I get so angry that I black out because I do not know how to deal with my anger. What? Physically aggressive with his mother. Do not get along with stepfather. Do not want to do chores. This guy needs to be behind bars quickly. Jesus Christ, he's not doing his chores, lads.
I'm Jay, I'm 14 and I have an anger problem.
Put a 14-year-old in a prison. Brilliant. This is going to go well, isn't it? Anger issues / theft. Alright, he gets angry, so probably want to send him to go speak to somebody about that. Is that not how it's usually done? Therapy, not sticking somebody in a prison. Okay, the theft part, yeah, that maybe is a bit more prison worthy, but surely there's got to be a different way to deal with the anger issues rather than sending them to a prison. Get him on world's strictest parents first, then let's send him in the prisons.
When I get angry, I start hitting things and destroying things.
Right, okay, if he's got anger issues, don't give him a sledgehammer. That's my advice. Honestly, don't weaponise the guy. Jesus Christ. You got anger issues? Yeah, just get the sledgehammer out. There's a chainsaw next to it as well. Enjoy that, Jay. Give him the old microwave to hit with a sledgehammer. Let him take his anger out on that before he turns it around on us. His fists are enough, surely. Don't give him a sledgehammer.
You were not supposed to put your hands on your mother.
As a general rule, yeah, don't hit your mum. That would be my advice, yeah. Her name's Sherry, so who said this wasn't Christmassy?
Last time I hit my mom.
Last time he hit his mum. Imagine that. Imagine having a list of times you've hit your mum. Let's get the folder out the filing cabinet. Let's just go through a few. I'm surprised she's still knocking him out, to be honest. He's got a sledgehammer.
I picked her up because I got real mad and I didn't remember what I was doing, and I threw her on the ground.
Jesus Christ. At 14, this is what he's doing. At 14. Throwing his mum on the ground. I mean, what can your mum do that's going to make you that angry?
Do you think that it could get to the point one day where something tragic could happen?
Yes, to you at this rate. I'm just not so sure if sending him to a prison's the best way to go about it. Surely therapy? Should we try that route first? Jesus Christ, what a trick shot that was. Dude Perfect would have been proud of that one. Just managed to stand the sledgehammer up next to the Barbie. Easy as that. He's walked off like it was nothing. That probably was his 30th attempt though, in all fairness.
My mom asked me to come out here and get some aspirin out of the car for her, and I saw her phone.
My supervisor calls me and says there's a $2,000 bill.
Right, so not only did he steal his mum's phone, but he also spent $2,000 on it as well. Why would you steal from your mum? Or anybody, for that matter. I do wonder what he bought with the $2,000, though. I'd like to know. It's not new clothes, I can tell you that much. Says me, who wears the same clothes every video.
A kid offered me the iPod for the phone.
Almost lost my job over that.
So he swapped an iPod for his mum's phone. Wasn't that phone an iPhone, though? So surely that's a trade down. Love how they've done a little reconstruction of her being sad and crying. They've forced her to go next to the window and just pretend to wipe away some tears. Oh, are you getting this? Yeah. Faking it now. She's putting it on. It's an act.
I don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, it's only $2,000, isn't it? Oh, come on. Just go earn some more money. Loser.
But I'm not putting up with it.
Hey man, you ain't gonna get my face, is he? Ain't no bars now, boy.
This is ridiculous. Whose idea is this? Let's just get a bunch of 14-year-olds, stick them in a prison, and just get some murderers to shout at them for an hour.
Huh? What you gonna do about it? Well, I'm a Murderer! I got life in here! I'll kill you, punk!
Look, these are legitimately criminals that are in here for life, apparently. So who's let him get this close? I mean, if they've taken one life, what's another? Do you know what I mean?
Do something, boy! I'll bust your mother ass! I'll bust your mother ass!
I just don't see how this is any way beneficial. I don't get it. To me, this is just a bit like an induction day for prison, to be honest. It's like, here's what you could be getting in a few years' time. Oh, here's Mike. You'll probably be in the same cell as him. Give it a few years.
I'm right here! I'm right here! Watch out! What you saying? I know you.
Here they all come now. Here they are. Let's gang up on the 14-year-old.
And what they're gonna do now is tell you a little bit about themselves.
Oh, brilliant. They're doing lectures now as well. Fantastic. I feel like this is going to turn into the scene from The Office US with Prison Mike.
I am here to scare your stride!
We get into bar fights.
My name is Keith.
Oh, here he is. Keith. Oh, intimidating guy. Not bloody Keith. What's he like? He's in there for back child support. What's that? It's only a 12-month sentence. Oh, I could get locked up for 12 months. That's not impressive. All he's literally in there for is forgetting to pay his child support. He's not killed anyone, has he? Not the most intimidating of people to have in here. What's the next one done? Robbed a Kit Kat? Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, yeah, it's not good. I'm not advocating it. Pay your child support, obviously. But I thought there were going to be some bigger sentences than this.
And a one-hitter quitter, you know what that is?
You knocked me out in the first hit.
First punch.
Right, well, this just sounds made up to me. Again, you're in there for not paying your child support. It's got nothing to do with fighting anybody. Don't try and play the tough guy. I know you're about 6'7", but you're not in there for that. This is just reminiscing about old times. We can all do that. They used to call me one-hitter quitter as well. That was the nickname I had. Yeah. I was like Bruce Lee, do you know what I mean? Hit him through a wall. All sorts of stuff.
I am a double OG. I lead the gang as of this moment.
Probably don't want to say that when you're in a prison, do you? I lead a gang, by the way, lads. So, yeah. Just don't tell the coppers that. Did you hear that? Oh, Jesus, that's me in here for another few years. That's embarrassing. Hang on a second. Psycho, or whatever his name is, he's not even in prison. He's awaiting trial. Petty larceny. Theft of personal property having a value less than a legally specified amount. So he quite literally has probably robbed a Kit Kat then. Brilliant. Again, they're building these people up like the murderers or something. This guy's done nothing.
They call me Psycho because that stands for Prison System Yard Captain Hoover Official.
I think we'll stick to Psycho. Sounds better. It literally doesn't even sound like he's done anything, this guy. I think he just goes to prison for the hell of it. Something to do.
13 years in penitentiary. Grand theft auto, stealing, shoplifting.
Stop nicking Sainsbury's vouchers, you mad lad. I bet he was using self-service and he didn't bother paying. Honestly, one of those people. Lock him away for life, I say.
I've did over 39 years in penitentiary, maybe going back right now again.
Ooh, show off. Bragging. 39 years, he said he's done. But he's 47. He's been locked up since he was 8. What? That can't be right. How's he been locked up since he was 8? I'm convinced this guy's just been nicking Kit Kats. I'm sure he has.
Also, I'm a Satan's disciple. That means there is no God.
About time someone said it.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink some of your blood.
Right, okay. You see, that's not a pastime I can see myself getting into either, to be honest with you. Who has time for that? Just get some water out the tap. Why are you drinking people's blood? You can stay hydrated other ways, you know. I know we're trying to cut down plastic and, save the planet and everything, but don't resort to drinking people's blood.
I've been stabbed with the biggest knife in the kitchen, right there.
And what's your point? You've been stabbed by somebody else. You didn't stab yourself, did you? So you're not that threatening. Go on.
I've been shot. Busted my face with axe handles.
Sounds like you're a bit clumsy to me. It's not exactly the sort of thing you brag about, is it? Oh, look at me. I keep getting attacked. Oh, God. It's a bit weird, mate.
Ate up by dogs. This all goes with the package.
Sorry, which dog's eating you? He must have some odd friends. Some very odd friends. To be fair, I was once bitten by a dog. Little Westie jumped up and, grabbed the side of my wrist. Yeah. Memories.
You don't want no parts of this.
Well, there we go. I'm not quite sure what they've learned from doing that, but it was interesting. Anyway, some odd TV shows on in America, aren't there? Some very odd TV shows. I'm not exactly sure what to take from that, to be honest. I don't know. I sort of feel empty inside after watching that. because I don't feel like that's any sort of rehabilitation at all. Just shout at them until they comply. Anyway, that's everything for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like on this video to show support for the channel and for myself. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well, as I try and get towards 40,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate you doing that to show your support for the channel. Also, thank you to everyone who's decided to be a channel member and a Patreon as well. I really do appreciate it. More videos going up very, very shortly over on there. If you do want to be one of those, then just click the link in the description to be a Patreon, or you can click the join button below to be a channel member, and you'll get more videos. I think there's currently 7 over on the Patreon at the moment, so 7 new videos and more to come as well. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. I'll see you very shortly. Goodbye.